Eat my hammer!
Wanda.
Everybody thinks the only ones who can drop the Hulk are Thanos. Wrong. Some of the most humiliating, brutal, straight-up embarrassing beatdowns this green monster has ever taken all came from women. 10 of Marvel's most powerful female heroes who absolutely wrecked him. And number 1 is honestly disrespectful, like this video in the beginning, and let's get into it.
So I'm clearly nailing it at all these things.
Starting at number 10, and this one's sneaky because there's no punch thrown. Black Widow. Going up against a 7-foot rage monster who can lift a bridge should be a joke. But Widow doesn't fight the Hulk, she fights the Hulk part of Bruce Banner. She's one of the only humans on the planet who can talk him down, lock eyes with him, and pull him back from full rampage mode into a scared, vulnerable Bruce Banner standing in his underwear in the middle of a battlefield. Think about that for a second. Every other name on this list is gonna hit him, blast him, or straight up erase him from reality. Widow just turns him off. No hammer, no cosmic blast, just pure psychological control. In terms of battlefield tactics, that's arguably scarier than anything physical, because it proves the real monster was never the muscle, it was the rage, and she just switches it off like a light.
Hey, big guy. Sun's getting real low.
Number 9, and this one is genuinely terrifying if you think about it too hard. Sue Storm, the Invisible Woman. So the Hulk rolls up on the Fantastic Four, thinking this is gonna be an easy smash, right? Classic Hulk mistake. Sue doesn't dodge, doesn't run. She reaches inside him. Literally, she generates a force field directly inside his lungs and his skull, cutting off his oxygen from the inside out. Imagine being the strongest thing on the planet and losing because you flat out can't breathe, and there's nothing to punch, nothing to smash, because the thing killing you is invisible and it's inside your own chest. The self-proclaimed world breaker dropped to his knees, gasping, completely helpless. Not because someone was stronger, but because Sue Storm turned his own body into a trap. That's not brute force. That's next-level terrifying precision.
Put down my son!
Number 8 brings the actual muscle, Valkyrie. Unlike a lot of names on this list, Valkyrie isn't winning through tricks or mind games. She's an Asgardian warrior who can legitimately go toe-to-toe with the Hulk in raw strength, and that already puts her in rare company. But here's what makes her scary. She doesn't just match his power, she outfights him. In the comics, she pairs Asgardian combat training with her enchanted blade Dragonfang, and systematically, I mean piece by piece, dismantles a fully rampaging Hulk. Not overpowers him in one lucky hit, dismantles him, cuts him down with technique while he's swinging with everything he's got and still can't land a clean shot. When brute strength meets centuries of combat mastery, brute strength loses.
I don't help anyone.
It's Loki, and you will answer to the Grandmaster.
Number 7. This might be the most disrespectful entry on the entire list. Magic, aka Ilyana Rasputina. Because here's the thing, you can't smash what you can't hit, and Ilyana didn't even bother trying to outpunch a literal green tank. During Avengers vs. X-Men, while everyone else is bracing for a brawl, Magic just opens a portal. No fight, no struggle, no dramatic showdown. She just drops a fully raging Hulk straight down into limbo, her own personal demonic dimension that she rules. One second he's mid-rampage, the next second he's just gone. That's not a defeat, that's a full-on eviction. The Hulk didn't lose a fight. He got teleported out of the building before the fight even started.
You know the rules. No powers in here.
Number 6, and this one's pure, unfiltered impact. Jane Foster, wielding Mjolnir as the mighty Thor. When Jane picked up that hammer, she got everything Thor has. The strength, the lightning, the flight. But she used it with way more creativity and frankly, way more brutality. In her clash with Hulk, she doesn't waste time. One hammer strike, and it's so devastating it literally rattles his skeleton and sends him flying clean across the battlefield, completely out of the fight before it even really begins. This wasn't a slow grind or a clever trick. This was raw, godly power delivered with surgical precision. Jane Foster picked up a hammer and turned one of the strongest beings alive into a gamma-powered cannonball.
First off, the name is Mighty Thor!
Number 5, and we're officially entering how is this even fair territory. Cersei the Eternal. Because Cersei doesn't play by physical rules at all. She skips durability, skips strength, skips the whole who can hit harder conversation entirely. When a furious Hulk came at her swinging in the comics, Cersei didn't dodge, didn't block, didn't even flinch. She just reached out and rearranged his atoms, directly manipulated his molecular structure, and turned his gamma-infused muscle into solid stone, freezing him in place instantly mid-attack. No struggle, no fight, just cause and effect. One second, he's the strongest thing in the room, the next second, he's a statue. If that's not the most unfair power on this entire list, I genuinely don't know what is.
Cersei! Cersei, are you okay?
Number 4, and this is the one where the Hulk basically beats himself. CaptainMarvel. Carol Danvers has one of the most brutal passive abilities in the entire Marvel universe. She absorbs kinetic energy, which means the harder you hit her, the stronger she gets. So picture this. Hulk, the strongest there, is throwing full force punches at her in the comics, and every single hit just gets soaked up. She's not blocking, she's charging. Every impact powers up her binary form more and more until she's basically glowing with his own strength. The more furious he gets, the harder he swings, and the harder he swings, the stronger she becomes. It's like watching someone build their own weapon in real time and hand it straight to their opponent. By the time he realizes what's happening, it's already too late to stop. And then she blasts it all right back into his face until he's knocked out cold. The Hulk didn't just lose that fight, he actively fueled his own defeat one punch at a time. That's peak irony.
We have no interest in hurting you.
Because all the shooting kind of gave me the wrong impression.
Number 3, and things are getting genuinely unsettling now. Jean Grey as the Phoenix. Now normally mind control doesn't work on the Hulk. His rage acts like a built-in firewall against telepaths. Most psychics get shredded just trying to get in there, but Jean isn't most telepaths. As the Phoenix, she's operating on a cosmic level most heroes can't even comprehend. She bypasses his physical durability, completely slips past that rage firewall, and goes straight into his mind. Every single defense the Hulk has ever built up against telepaths just crumbles the second the Phoenix Force pushes through. There's no muscle to flex against this. There's no wall thick enough. She's already inside before he even knows what's happening. And once she's in, she doesn't fight him. She shuts down the anger center of his brain entirely, like flipping a switch, instantly collapsing the Hulk back down into a scared, helpless Bruce Banner. No punches, no blasts, just absolute total control over his own head.
Leave this place!
I need your help.
I thought you protected mutants here. I am protecting them.
Number 2, and I feel like this one needed to happen eventually, She-Hulk. Bruce Banner is historically stronger than Jennifer Walters, sure. That part's not in dispute. But here's what people forget. Unlike Hulk, Jennifer never loses her intelligence when she transforms. She keeps her legal genius brain, her control, her strategy. She just adds gamma-powered strength on top of it. So across multiple comic storylines, and yes, even that MCU clash, people love to bring up, she doesn't need to overpower him. She just outthinks him. Martial arts leverage using his own momentum against him, all while he's swinging on pure, mindless rage. Every wild swing he throws just gives her another opening to work with. She reads his movements before he even commits to them, and turns his own aggression into the exact tool she needs to bring him down. It's less of a fight and more of a lesson happening in real time. Smart beats strong. Every single time. She-Hulk didn't just defeat the Hulk, she basically gave him a lesson in why brains matter.
You need to back off.
And waste this outfit?
And number 1, the single most humiliating, most brutal defeat the Hulk has ever suffered. Wanda Maximoff, Scarlet Witch. Here's what makes this one different from literally everyone else on this list. Wanda never throws a single punch, not one. Instead, she goes straight into his mind, hooks into his absolute deepest fears, and deliberately unleashes his own uncontrollable rage, but points it at an entire city. She breaks the Hulk from the inside out and turns the strongest Avenger into nothing more than a weapon for her own use. That's complete total domination, and that's exactly why Scarlet Witch takes the number 1 spot.
Wanda.
Hulk's raw strength is legendary, nobody's arguing that. But like these 10 women just proved all that muscle means absolutely nothing against cosmic energy mind control or a force field growing inside your own lungs. So now I want to know, out of all 10, which one of these defeats was the most brutal for you? Drop it in the comments. I actually read every single one. And if you liked this breakdown, make sure you're subscribed because we've got a lot more deep dives into the Hulk multiverse coming your way. See you in the next one.